History often remembers people as heroes, villains, inventors, or leaders. But what if the stories we know are only half the truth? Some of the most famous figures in history were secretly living two completely different lives. To the world, they were respected politicians, scientists, or writers. But behind closed doors, they were spies, imposters, criminals, or secret revolutionaries. Today, we're uncovering 15 historical figures who were living shocking double lives. Some of these secrets fooled the world for years, while others changed history forever. Let's begin. Number 1. Mata Hari. To the public, Mata Hari was a glamorous dancer performing across Europe. But during World War I, she was secretly working as a spy. She seduced powerful military officers and gathered intelligence. Both France and Germany suspected she was spying for the other side. Eventually, France accused her of being a German spy. In 1917, she was executed by firing squad. Even today, historians still debate whether she was truly guilty or simply a convenient scapegoat. Number 2. Alan Turing. To the outside world, Alan Turing was a quiet mathematician. But secretly, he was one of the most important figures in World War II intelligence. Turing helped break the Nazi Enigma code, a secret communication system used by Germany. This breakthrough helped the Allies win the war years earlier and saved millions of lives. Yet his work remained classified for decades, meaning his true contributions were hidden from the public. Number 3. Tycho Brahe. Tycho Brahe was a famous Danish astronomer known for his groundbreaking observations of the stars. But few people knew he also had a strange and secret personal life. Brahe lost part of his nose in a duel with another scholar and wore a metal prosthetic nose for the rest of his life. Even stranger, he kept a pet elk that reportedly died after drinking too much beer at a royal party. His life was a bizarre mix of scientific brilliance and eccentric secrecy. Number 4. Benjamin Franklin. Most people remember Benjamin Franklin as a founding father of the United States. But Franklin also lived a secret life as a spy during the American Revolution. While serving as a diplomat in France, he ran a covert intelligence network that gathered information on the British. He also secretly coordinated propaganda and coded communications that helped the American cause. Behind his calm public image was a master strategist in espionage. Number 5. Lewis Carroll. Lewis Carroll is famous for writing Alice's Adventures in Wonderland. But that wasn't his real name. His actual name was Charles Lutwidge Dodgson, and he worked as a mathematics professor at Oxford University. By day he was a quiet academic. By night he was the imaginative author behind one of the most famous fantasy stories ever written. His literary identity remained separate from his academic life for many years. Number 6. Chevalier d'Eon. One of history's most mysterious double lives belonged to the Chevalier d'Eon, an 18th-century French diplomat and spy. For nearly half of their life, d'Eon lived as a man, serving as a soldier and diplomat. Later, they began living publicly as a woman and claimed they had been female all along. The mystery surrounding their true identity fascinated European society for decades. Number 7. Ned Kelly. In Australia, Ned Kelly became a legendary outlaw. But before becoming a criminal, he was known as a hard-working farm boy trying to support his family. As conflicts with police escalated, Kelly turned into a notorious outlaw and gang leader. To some people, he was a violent criminal. To others, he was a folk hero fighting corruption. Two very different identities, both shaping his legacy. Number 8. Hedy Lamarr. Hedy Lamarr was one of the most beautiful and famous actresses in Hollywood during the 1940s. But she also had a secret life as an inventor. During World War II, she helped design a frequency-hopping communication system meant to guide torpedoes without being jammed by enemies. The technology later became the foundation for modern Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, and GPS. Few people knew about her scientific brilliance during her lifetime. Number 9. Pablo Escobar. To the people of Colombia, Pablo Escobar presented himself as a generous community leader. He built houses, soccer fields, and hospitals for poor communities. But behind this charitable image, he was secretly the leader of one of the most powerful drug cartels in history. Escobar controlled much of the global cocaine trade in the 1980s. His double life as both benefactor and criminal mastermind made him one of history's most controversial figures. Numbers 10. Josephine Baker. Josephine Josephine Baker was a famous singer and dancer in Paris. But during World War II, she secretly worked as a spy for the French resistance. She carried secret messages written in invisible ink on sheet music. Because she was a celebrity, authorities rarely searched her luggage. Her fame became the perfect cover for espionage. Number 11. Edward Snowden. Edward Snowden worked as a contractor for the National Security Agency, NSA. To co-workers, he was just another intelligence employee. But secretly, he was gathering thousands of classified documents exposing global surveillance programs. In 2013, he leaked the information to journalists, sparking worldwide debates about privacy and government power. To some he is a whistleblower, to others, a traitor. Number 12. Victor Lustig. Victor Lustig was one of history's most brilliant con artists. He is famous for selling the Eiffel Tower twice to wealthy businessmen. He pretended to be a government official organizing the sale of scrap metal. His charm and confidence convinced people to pay huge sums of money for something he didn't own. His entire life was essentially a carefully crafted deception. Number 13. J. Edgar Hoover. J. Edgar Hoover served as the powerful director of the FBI for nearly 50 years. Publicly, he portrayed himself as a strict defender of law and order. But privately, Hoover kept secret files on politicians, celebrities, and activists. These files allegedly gave him enormous influence over powerful figures in Washington. His public authority hid a much more secretive and controversial reality. Number 14. Grigory Rasputin. Rasputin appeared to be a wandering mystic and healer in Russia. But behind this image, he gained enormous influence over the Russian royal family. He convinced the Tsarina that he could heal her son, the heir to the throne. This gave him powerful access to the royal court, where he quietly influenced political decisions. Many believed he was secretly manipulating the monarchy. Number 15. Frank Abagnale. Frank Abagnale became famous for one of the most unbelievable double lives ever recorded. Before turning 21, he successfully posed as an airline pilot, a doctor, a lawyer. He forged millions of dollars in checks while traveling the world. Eventually he was caught, but later worked with the FBI to help stop financial fraud. His story later inspired the movie Catch Me If You Can. History is full of secrets. Behind the famous names we learn about in school are hidden stories of spies, imposters, rebels, and masterminds living double lives. Some use their secret identities to change the world for the better. Others use them for deception, power, or crime. And chances are, there are still many hidden stories we haven't uncovered yet. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more fascinating stories from history. Because sometimes, the most interesting part of history is the part that was hidden.